what biblical evidence supports the idea of the Trinity?
I would like to start off as well, if you don't mind. We could go Old Testament, New Testament. I'll start off with New Testament. Jesus Christ claims to be God. It is also taught by the apostles that Jesus is God, with John 1:1, which is irrefutable. In the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God. We have Philippians 2:6, where Paul himself, the apostle, said that Jesus is God. Though he was God, he did not think of equality, right? He humbled himself. So there he goes saying that Christ is God. We also see Jesus Christ in and of himself say in John chapter 8 that he is that I am. Before Abraham was I am. And that word I am goes all the way back to the book of Exodus, where God the Father himself said, I am that I am. So there goes that cross reference. Then we have another verse, which is the last one I'm going to share in the Old Testament, which is also irrefutable. Isaiah 9:6. It was prophesied that unto us a child is born, a child. That means it's a human being. A child is born, and a son will proceed. He will be called Mighty Counselor and Everlasting Father and Mighty God. I think that's the most important part, right? He has these titles, but Mighty God. Why would a child get called Mighty God? Maybe because this is a prophecy that was soon to be revealed in the book of Luke that gets fulfilled when Christ comes and takes upon flesh.
Thank you. Anyone want to respond to that?
So I think you're starting to, you were talking about Christ's, Jesus Christ's divine nature.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
were talking about his divine nature as well. And you referred to John 10, I think.
John 10 is a perfect example, but I said John 1:1.
No, you said John 10. Abraham, before Abraham
That's
was,
John
I
8.
am.
Yeah, it's John 8.
That's John 8.
Yeah.
Okay. So I happen to love that verse. That love is beautiful. But that particular verse is really beautiful. And the reason, but I wouldn't interpret it the way you've interpreted, that he is God. I would interpret it in the sense that, you know, when you meet someone that you love and you experience union with that person, there is no distinction between you and that person. When anyone who's experienced love in a deep way knows this. And so when he's saying before Abraham was, I am, he's from my point of view, he's expressing a deep union with God. He's expressing his love for God, that he cannot even remember the point that he was separated from God. That's how deep his union is with God. So there's different ways of interpreting different verses. There are different ways of interpreting different verses. You interpret it as him saying that he's God. I interpret it as him expressing love for God, union with God.